How's everyone doing? This video here I'm going to make a room tour, sort of as an update to the other videos I have, different tours of different setups I have here. I'm going to keep this fairly simple for the most part because I do have other videos that are more detailed, I guess you could say. So starting off in this corner here, I have my Trailer Park Boys poster I got from a show they did in Brantford a few years back, I think in 2009. It has the autograph from Ricky, Bubbles, and Julian, and I have it in this frame here. Behind my mirror I also have a 2010 wall calendar. A lot of people in the States might not know about this show. I'd advise checking it out. It's a very funny, unique show. I can't really describe it. It's just, yeah. A few people on YouTube have posted episodes of it. I'd check it out. Here I also have well, starting on this side of the dresser, a chess set, something random I have. I don't really use it or anything, it's sort of just something that's there. I have the aquarium supplies for this aquarium. Basically all the fertilizer and things for the plants, I'm not going to get into detail. And the Fluval 105 canister filter. And here's the aquarium. If you want to see this in more detail and sort of how it works and how I maintain it, I have a few other videos of it that are getting pretty popular. I guess low-tech aquariums are the thing right now because they're fairly simple and cost-effective to have as opposed to an expensive setup. Here's my mirror. It used to sit on the dresser here with two wooden boards. Now I have the boards behind it into studs. I use a stud finder, level and everything, and I mount it on the wall. Off to this side here I have coasters, just a few wooden coasters, coffee cups, whatever. Some wooden kiwi thing. I'm not sure what it does, it's just something that's carved out of wood. And a sailboat. Up here I have a trick lighter. Put a battery in it and someone goes to light it and they get zapped. I think I got it from Spencer's a long time ago though. This is when I lived in Brantford. I got it from the mall there. Lug nut from a wheel. And a die that a friend of mine made in machine shop at school a little while back. This wall here I have my Sheen poster with a few quotes he has. This I got from HMV last year as well. This was back when there was that whole thing in the news about Sheen and everything. On this wall here there's not a whole lot to look at. I got my Canadian flag, not much else, end table, lamp. In the end table there's a bunch of random things. My sound system for my computer, pencils, my laptop charger. This is the mouse I use if I can find it. Mouse I use for my laptop. Microsoft mouse. Just a basic one. What model is it? Optical mouse 3000. Just your typical USB mouse. Other computer parts. This is a 110mm fan. Yeah, something like that. These lamps here I got from IKEA a few years ago also. They're made out of some sort of paper material. And they just have these little pull chains up here. Pretty different. The wall above it I have some flower pictures. This is something I found in my basement. Just sort of add like contrast and a bit of interest to my room. Beside it I have my cologne collection. There's Playboy, Hummer. I have more Hummer than the one that's just there, H2. And the H3 that's there, Drakkar, Boss, another Playboy, Delmar. The headboard on my bed, not too much special about it. I did take a standard fluorescent lamp and stapled it into my bed back there, and I use that sort of as a reading light, or if I'm ever watching movies or playing games and I need light. Since it's behind there and somewhat filtered, it doesn't leave as much glare as these two end table lights would on my TV. Here's my bed. It's a, I don't know, a queen size mattress. Not that anyone cares. There's a tiger blanket, and yeah, store things under the bed. At the end of it I have my moon chair. This is for playing games usually. Here's my TV setup. It's a 50-inch LG plasma TV. This I purchased in September for $499 when it was on sale. So far it's been nothing but a good purchase. Haven't had any problems with it yet. The picture's very good and clear. Sounds great as well. Usually it's not very good in these really flat TVs because they can't put good speakers in them. Usually you have to rely on a home theater system, but it's been pretty good so far. Below it I have my 360, PS3 Slim, the old Slim. Both of these are from 2010. My 360 games, controllers. This is my PVR. It's a Rogers HD 8300 PVR. This I use to pretty much watch TV and record movies and TV shows and all that stuff. A few more 360 games. Here's that Conquer Aladdin Reloaded. That's another rare game. That's the sequel to Conker's Bad Fur Day, the N64 game, but it's also a remake of it. Here's the PS3 games. I guess you can see behind the TV. It's a pretty thin TV as well for the price. It's only about, I'd say, 1.5 inches thick. Different inputs on it. Right now I have the 360 and PS3 hooked up to HDMI and the PVR on composite. At the end of this month I'm going to get a home theater system, so I'll make an update and maybe an unboxing video to that as well. On this wall here I have a hat. I don't even know, this is some different brand, but it has a New York on it. It's a really trippy thing to look at. I got that back when I was in high school in grade 9. Chrysler PT Cruiser. I really don't know why I have this picture, but yeah, it's just there. iPhone boxes. This is my 3G I got a few years ago. My parents' iPhone 4s and my 4S that I got myself a few months ago. This Pikachu I've had since I was probably 7 years old, 6 or 7. So it's 12 years old and it still works. Oh, not much though. Here's Conker's Bad Fur Day. This is the game before Conker Live and Reloaded. It's the original N64 game. It's pretty hard to find. It's a very unique game. I can't really describe it, so it's something you have to try. If you have Project 64, you can get the ROM online for it and give it a try. Above it, I have a fox hat and my Forever Alone picture that I have in this aluminum frame. Sort of had it here as a joke, and it just ended up staying there the last while. There's another hat I have from a place I worked. This here my sister gave me when she worked at I think UPS. It's a Hummer license plate cover that they install on the Hummers at the dealership. Here I have a few keychains. These are really old too. They're just random ones I have. This looks like an old Corvette. Canada one. A cat. There's a few pictures I drew too. Sorry. That is a Cavalier with side pipes. I do have a Cavalier that's like this. It doesn't have side pipes though, but it's like this. It's silver. Again, I'm going to spare the details because I have a few videos of that as well. I'm going to be making more. This picture is of an old Corvette. This is a very rough, not realistic looking drawing I made in a coffee shop across from my school on lunch one day when I was bored. This one here I took time to make. I think it's a 1973 Stingray Corvette. I drew this freehand, didn't look online at any photos or anything, I just sort of sat down and drew it one day. This side of the bed here, another piece of furniture I need to fix. It got damaged when I was moving it. Just my standard clock. This one has the projector on it. I don't really use it though because I wear contacts, so when I'm in bed at night I can't really see the ceiling and read it. So another lamp. My controllers, this is for my Rogers PVR. It controls the TV as well. The TV controller, this is the one that came with the LG TV. You get all your settings on it. SimLink. This controller here is for my ceiling fan, which isn't powered on right now. This fan I've had since my old house. I brought it with me. I installed it myself, put it together, programmed it, and it's just remote controlled. Again, it's a pretty different look. It's not something you'd have in a bedroom, but it's here. This is sort of my office area. I'll get into this in a sec. The shelf here, I have a scented apple candle and a bank my sister gave me for my birthday last year. An original Rubik's Cube, and this is one of my two pairs of Ozzy Osbourne T-shades. They are pretty similar to the originals. There's a model car, Corvette, and a Honda Civic, I think. I don't even know what that is. I've had that for so long. So now this area here, there's a few interesting things. I don't have, an Apple iMac like I used to, or a Dell PowerEdge server in my room anymore. But here's my printer / photocopier fax machine. This is a new edition. I just got this about a week ago. It's Wi-Fi. It doesn't really connect to any computers over wires anymore. Everything in this house is Wi-Fi now, because I got sick of running Cat 5 cables everywhere, so I just invested in a few network cards, and I'm glad I did so. Here's my D-Link wireless receiver for this computer. Sorry, it's not D-Link, it's IO Gear. It's just on a D-Link base. It is wireless N, and that's what it's using, being broadcasted from the router, which is in the center of the house downstairs. An iOmega 1 terabyte hard drive. This is a SATA, USB 2.0, and I use this for all my backups and storing movies and other media like that. Here's my main computer. It's just a little e-machines. I'm going to upgrade this soon, maybe next year sometime. But I have more videos of this in detail. and I'm going to be making more again. Pretty much I use this for music, pictures, work, streaming videos to the 360. Sorry. Here I have a whole bunch of different books. This one here is about muscle cars. A friend of mine gave me this. The phone book. Not that anyone uses this anymore because of the internet. This is really old. San Andreas. The Brady games. Player guide for it. Same with the old Gears of War. It's another old one already. I remember when this game was new. School yearbook. Bunch of other random books I'm sure you don't want to know about. Here's a business directory. Book Tuesdays with Maury. Really good book. This container here, well, I don't know, case I guess you call it, is where I keep all my media, operating systems, operating systems and programs like Office applications and all that. Here I just randomly put this drawer down here. It has a Logitech controller for my computer. I don't really use this much anymore. A few other random things. If you're wondering what all these random syringes are you're finding around my room, they're for that aquarium over there. I use it for dosing the fertilizer and everything. On my desk, I do have a tour of my desk that's more in depth, but pretty much my phone, this Rolodex business card holder, categorized by letters. You just roll through them. Pretty simple. Bulletin board that doesn't get used. These things have been up there for a year. My Angry Birds calendar. This is pretty redundant because I don't use this kind of calendar anymore. I use the one that's on my computer as it syncs with my phone and my other laptop, as well as my email, using Windows Live. This is actually the calendar that I use now. But I still have it there anyways because it's Angry Birds. This webcam here, I don't think I'll ever use it for YouTube video. It's 4 years old and the quality on it, honestly a potato could take a better video than that webcam up there. I really don't know why I have it, but it's just there. This is my laptop. I use it mainly for if I ever have to do any work that's not at the desk here. I used to use it at work quite a bit for different things, but other than that, it doesn't get used a whole lot. Sometimes I'll connect it to USB and plug it into the TV there and use that as a monitor, but not so much. This corner of my desk I have my lamp. Yeah, it used to have a different shade than this, but it got lost. So I just put this random shade on it, and it has dual lights, so you can turn two different sides on or off. Underneath that I have a bamboo plant. It's sort of not doing so well because it's winter time, and well, it's cold near the window here and there's not a lot of sunlight. It only gets sunlight from this. And a stapler. Underneath my desk I have my laptop bag. This is a Targus bag. I don't really have anything with it. I just use it to carry my laptop around sometimes. And another useless calendar. And there I have a bunch of old student cards and an old employee card and my lottery tickets. And a clock that doesn't work. And this here, The other side of it's actually a map. It's from a auto show I went to in Toronto this year. There's a map of the Toronto Auto Show from February 2012. But otherwise, that seems to be it in here so far. If you have any other requests for videos, feel free to inbox me them on YouTube or comment on the video. I am going to be making more videos again. Feel free to check out my channel or subscribe. If you're interested in this aquarium like a lot of people are, by all means check out the videos. And thanks for watching.